So today I'm gonna be on the campaign trail helping a good friend of mine with they're running for district. So let's get it. So I'm gonna be going door to door, passing out some literature about my candidate friend running for Congress, man. They closed, man. The Kebab King is closed. So got a whole lot of voting coming up. So I'm not telling you what party to go for. It doesn't. What matters is you doing the research and you seeing what candidate aligns with the things that you believe in, the things that you want to see accomplished in the community. So it's up to you. Like your vote, your voice, all of that stuff matters. This is how you utilize that and put that to action. You see, like my videos when I'm talking about this type of stuff, a lot of it I have to give credit and acknowledgement to my dear sister Taylor Newcomb, who kind of planted that seed in me to spread the word. Spread the word. Utilize your voice. That is a strength that a lot of people don't recognize. Another interesting thing is that some people are not mobile enough to go out and vote. Some people are, they need wheelchair accessible mobility to get to the voting polls. Some people don't have the rides, or just live too far out, or just too far away from a close place where they can get their vote in. I mean, there's a lot of different reasons why the voter turnout doesn't show up, other than people just not caring. So there's a lot that needs to be done. And the more that we talk about these things, the more that the community is aware of what's going on and how people can actually continue to use their voice and be heard, the better we have a more rounded representation of the communities that we're living in. So if someone gets into office and you don't want them in office, but you didn't vote, you got to think about that. You like, what are you even talking about? Like, sometimes some of these candidates on the local level, they lose from just a few votes or a few hundred votes. Sometimes it's so close. It's a matter of a dozen votes or a few hundred votes, 1,000 votes. It doesn't matter. It depends on how big your city is, but every vote counts. Your voice, your vote counts. It matters. And a lot of people, I don't know, this narrative of like, oh, my vote doesn't count. It does. It really does go a long way. So utilize your voice. That's your strength. Utilize your voice. My grandma used to always say, a closed mouth don't get fed. You have to speak up. Speaking up is voting. And then if you really say, oh, I voted and my vote still doesn't count and blah, 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 and all this stuff and all this and all that, then what you can also do is, if you feel like you can do a better job than these candidates, do the research, get qualified, and you can run for office. It's like someone winning a prize, and you're like, oh man, why they win the Xbox? Or why they win that new TV projector, monitor, whatever. And then, well, they played. I mean, they bought the raffle ticket. They put their hat in. Like there's there's so much that, look at, you can't really see them, but yeah, they definitely out, y'all. A whole bunch, whole lot. But there's a saying that a guy keeps praying to God to win the lotto. He keeps praying. And angels talk to God and say, you know, he's been faithfully praying to you for decades. How come you just won't let him win just one time? And God says, I would if he buy a lottery ticket. Like, so you can talk and complain and do all these things, but if you're not using your voice, or you're not putting your hat, or you're not putting your name in the hat, or you're not doing these things that come about these changes in your life that can impact your life, then what's the hoofing, huffing, and puffing and hoopla about? Like, you want to just throw a pity party? You want to just complain? You want to just theorize and talk about things when you can actually put boots to the ground, be on the front lines, and actually put some action steps where your mouth is? That's all I'm saying. So, use your voice. Your vote counts. Your vote matters. And do the research. Don't just blindly vote and just be like, oh, well, I'm with this party affiliation. I'm going to just vote all the way down the line for this same party affiliation. Like, that's almost as bad as a non-vote. You might as well not vote. Like, if you just vote, you could be voting against your best interests. So, and I know sometimes this stuff can take a little bit of time, you know, to do a little background on the candidates and all that good stuff. But it's worth it, and it could benefit you in the long run. You don't want to be voting against your best interests, and you don't want to be not using your voice at all. So that's all I got on my end. Thanks for your attention on this matter. It is a very important matter. Peace, love, smiles, truth, galaxy. I'm Zachary. I see you. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Be kind to nature. The universe will support you. And again, Taylor, much love, peace, love, smiles, truth, galaxy. We will carry your name on. All right, everybody. Yeah, have a good one. Remember to vote. Love you.